Let's start. Testing. Okay, we are back. I apologize. Thank you so much. I have some wonderful people out there. We were talking about the Charles Hoskinson has now. If you want to make sick dough in crypto, please hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you very much for that audio fix. I apologize. We had a little fake out there, right? Like a little fake out fall here. Wall Street Pete sick dough here. We're talking about Charles Hoskinson. He has quickly basically said that Ethereum's the next Bitcoin. Ethereum is going to overpass Bitcoin, and there's going to be some trouble with the Bitcoin price. So I just want you to understand that that's something to pay attention to. Charles Hoskinson, he is the founder basically of Cardano, and now he worked with Ethereum, and now he realizes that Ethereum is now going to take over Bitcoin. I hear you. Why Bitcoin? Thank you. You hear me? I hear now why Bitcoin is finally going to get lost in the sauce to Ethereum. So pay attention to that. Latest South Korean tax evasion bust. Crypto worth USD 47 million seized. June 23rd, today's news. Basically, there was a crackdown in the taxes. Some TV stars, some rich doctors, people known. There were some big wigs that got caught today. You're my new favorite channel, crypto YouTuber. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I do have a friend named Jason Kroll, so that's kind of crazy. But it's Kroll. It's not Cole. So there you go. Latest. They got caught. It's kind of cool. Bitcoin's 6-week run of outflows has been driven by these factors. I want to go over a couple real quick. Wanted to talk about a few before we got into the charts and talked about what we plan on seeing further on. The Bitcoin market was witnessing strong sell-offs for over a month now, right? 6 weeks of hell. We can talk about that. On Monday, the largest digital asset plunged to its monthly low of 31K, triggered by its ongoing crackdown by China. This has spread panic among investors. Over the past week, Bitcoin outflows total a massive sum of 89 million, while the Bitcoin outflows value hits 487 million for the year. This was 1.6% of assets under management, as indicated by the data offered by CoinShares. So long story short here, if you look at this chart, the weekly crypto assets flows by asset. You pay attention to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. They have it all a little breaking down for you here. The above chart indicates that the top cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum were moving, nutting at higher selling pressure in the current market because they were the big daddies. They were the big crunchers, right? They were the big deal. Everyone was focusing. Everyone was putting their money on them because they were the most important ones. Big daddy and mom. We talked about Ethereum as mommy. We talked about Bitcoin as big daddy. This was the third consecutive week of outflows for the entire crypto market, and it amounted to 79 million, leaving the market, researchers have termed. This is as the longest bear run in outflows since February 2018. It all makes sense. And if you have yet to hit the like button, baby, let's please hit the like and subscribe, because I'm trying to explain to you right now. Currently for June, the net outflows remained high at 210.5 million with another week left of the month. So we do have the rest of the month to cry and die, and we don't know where we're going to be, but pay attention, definitely to mention. Here's some of our top stories. Bitcoin fell below 30,000 on Tuesdays as investors cited the broad crypto crackdown from China. Everyone's having a heart attack, right? They stopped the transactions. They're not allowing the banks to come through. The coin started 2021 trading around 29,000 following a four-fold increase in 2020. Bitcoin's futures are in trouble too. There's about to be some contracts that are about to expire in 3 more days, June 25th. We have to start talking about that. We have to start getting into the charts as we are now kicking ass, Seabass, taking names on a parabolic move. If you don't think that this is a parabolic move, well, you're about to find out what one looks like. Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, and crypto. Here we are on the relative strength index chart. And now, looking at the hourly. The hourly is not currently as big as I thought it would be, so it is what I thought. In 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen, in about, let's say, about midnight. So that's where the next forwardly. We're going to go over here, look at this, banging out to the forwardly. The RSI on my 4-hourly candle is very, very, very bullish. What do I do when I get to this? I will take my relative strength index chart. I'll bang it out here, throw it out real quick just to get a little check on this TA now as we're getting into this. Starting to get a little comfortable here, so give me a second. It's pissing me off. Whatever, leave it right there for a minute because it's not really the whole point. All right, so if you pay attention definitely here, what we did when we were here, well, the last time we were coming from up above, that's not something to pay attention to, right? Look at all the up above. We were coming down from this point. So all our TA from this line is coming down. We're going, so we have to pay attention to the ones where we were down here. What did we do when we were here? Up. What did we do when we were here? Up. So all I could do is follow this one, and basically this one. There's not a lot of telling here. We don't have a lot of history of this part. So that's just the relative strength index part of the TA. Now, we need to break the 36.3. I did talk about that earlier on my video this morning. We said that the 36.3, 36.4 to be exact. I definitely said the 36.4. If we could break the 36.4 on this body of the Bitcoin price, you'll see that we touched a lot of times. We need to get to the hourly to really understand what we're doing here, and there it is. Okay. So what do we do? Touched 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, and I don't know if anyone sees this the way I do, but if you keep touching resistance and you keep touching and touching, eventually you're going to break through this resistance. There's going to be a part where we hit resistance again, come down through, hit maybe resistance somewhere here, 34.4 back where we're at now on the price coming. But I'm trying to explain to you is that then will come test and probably break through. That's where you get to your 39.3 and shit. We're back to that price again. Before you know it, 39.3. Is this the possibility? Well, we have to find out what the whales are going to do next. We need to find out if the Bitcoin price, let's double check, make sure that we're safe here in this zone of not getting kicked out. All right. So what do we do? Coming right back. So we have grown in the volume. That's a fact. I remember talking 2 days ago, 48 hours ago, we had 42 billion volume. Let's pay attention to that, please. Can we please pay attention to that? There is 20 billion volume that has now all of a sudden appeared in the Bitcoin price, in the Bitcoin itself. That's something to pay attention to. I did not realize that that was something going on. Now, somebody said, like Jordan, he wants to know what's going on with AMP. Well, AMP is a very strong token with the Ethereum, as we already know. It took a shitter. If you were following me, you would have known at the 12 cent I said to sell out live, and we fell live. If you haven't seen it, go to the Wall Street Pete Sicto Crypto channel. Go look up the video about a week ago, wherever the hell this was. What, June 16th? Well, that was 8 days ago. A week ago, we came through, and basically we were selling at 12 cents. I told you to. We fell. I bought back down around the 10 cents. Then I got back out a little bit here, and I'm still holding a little bit somewhere down here around 9.5 cents. So I'm with you, okay? So some of my money is stuck on a long position where I lost some money, but I took profits. I was smart. I took profits, so I am overall in a gain. I'm very excited about that. Some people are hurt. I bought more today. If you look at my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, I bought today. I bought at this price. I'm not kidding. I was going to dollar cost average into it, but unfortunately it didn't fall no more. I was going to dollar cost average into more and more, but what I bought was winded up getting 0.053. I knew that was a point in time where we hit before. If you don't believe me, don't believe me. Just watch. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We were here before. As I tried to explain to you, I paid attention when I got into the big Coinbase. That AMP was going to be there again, and I promised myself if it did hit there again, I would buy. So I got away with that one. That's just the truth. When I look at Bitcoin now, Bitcoin is going to move with everything. Bitcoin moves with it all. But if you look, I do see an inverted head and shoulders pattern possibly forming. This is on the hourly now. This is the head here I'm hoping to see with a shoulder coming to form. Let's see what happens here. It could be something similar. I could be wrong. Could not be. But that's the possibility. We have to pay attention to some of those things. That's what will keep us moving. What do I want to do here now? We can go to the EMA, see what's going on here. See if we're about to flip. Jordan, I'm in at 7.5 cents. That's really nice. What's up, RJ? I bought AMP at 10. Yeah, a lot of people did that. Don't worry. Hey, you got in at 10 and not 12, right? Remember that. It could be worse. You could be at the top. A lot of people get on the top. Now, where are we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's pay attention. We talked about how we were bottom out. We were on the bottom out of the EMA, right? Our price action was on the bottom. All of a sudden, if you pay attention, definitely to mention, we're getting on the top. We're starting to get on the top of the EMA. We need this EMA ribbon to flip. We need it to flip bullish if we want to make some money on this top peak here. If you see, my bands are starting to separate here, giving me some price action. Definitely pay attention right here where this price action is starting to split. That's something you got to look forward to, because when the bands start moving, you'll see a price action flip over. You'll see the red band become to the top. Then when the red band does that, you know that we will be in a bullish formation. The yellow band on the outside here will start and flip and will become down here. So look how it did it before. I just want you to pay attention. I'm so sorry I keep doing that. That's very fucking annoying. There it is. The outside red band is out here. Therefore, it's giving us a top parabolic move. Pay attention to the parabolic move. This is what I'm talking about. This is some price action we definitely want to repeat. That's something that I would like to see here coming in. What could we get? Well, once we get to our spot right there, 36.5. That's exactly where I was explaining to you that we could break through, hit up, and hit some major resistance and stop here. You could hit here and be done. We could peak here. Fall back down, test to the 22,000. I'm not sure, but you got to check a couple scenarios here. There's plenty. I think we're back in a bullish format. I really do. I see some strong action coming up through. We can get some sideways action coming through again. Remember, this is just the hourly. So the hourly is kicking some ass and taking names. I definitely want to get rid of some of the junk here now. It's starting to look a little ridiculous. But when we did that on the TA, remember, that's where I got this price action from. We could peak here. We could get some resistance. It depends on what happens. It depends on where the volume's going to go. The volume can change at any moment. You do know that. Trade again, just to see if there's some FOMOing in on this, because it does look like there is. 61.7, I believe it was 61.2. So we already got a half a billion dollars already added into the volume since we were just watching the volume really fast. It's just something to pay attention to. Another indicator we got to run to is the BTC dominance. It's another important one. Damn, if we're not flying up on the hourly to the Bitcoin dominance, I mean, hello, we're really moving and grooving on the Bitcoin dominance. That's definitely bullish. That's as bullish as you can get there. China seems to be about done frying this pan here. This is something interesting. I'm wondering how much more China is going to influence. Because like I said, once we get to here, ladies and gentlemen, right? What did I say happens? Once we get to here, we are back into the bullish formation of the Bitcoin price. That's the truth. That's where we're heading. That's what we're looking. It's been a long time. When was the last time, ladies and gentlemen? When was the last time we seen some action like this? Well, it's been not too long. It was May 23rd, so we were exactly 1 month ago. So what happened last time we were here? Well, we fell dramatically. Pay attention to that. That is something definitely to pay attention to. That is huge news, right? May 23rd, May 22nd, back to June 1 month ago. This is really important. This is really impressive. I'm concerned. Now, remember, this was the news about the China mining. China mining was banned. Right? Remember that. Now, remember the news today. This is fucking even more scary. Holy shit. This is kind of scary, ladies and gentlemen, actually. I really didn't put these two together. I may panic some people. I did not mean to do that. I panicked myself. China mining was banned right about this date. And China's transactions to all banks are banned. Very recent news. Not today, but I believe within yesterday. Like it is, might as well be today. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. There's MicroStrategies has bought 489 million more in Bitcoin. So I guess they're getting us through. We need to hit the 50,000. Break down all that. Pay attention to everything I just said there and factor some of this in. Alex, this is fucking nuts, dude. I can't get over some of this right now. I'm a little baffled on live air right now. If you see here, there's some strong resistance on this hourly candle. In 42 minutes, we get another candle. But there's some strong resistance trying to fool around here. I don't know, but I do believe that I could see a strong jump up to about right here. I don't see why we can't get anything up to this level here. What is this price? I'm not even looking. I'm just looking at the last time. 35.5. That was in my last video. I told you nobody else was talking about this price but me. I know for a fact nobody was talking about this but me. And the last fall we couldn't have been 35.5 mother effing alive like crazy. Look at this. Pay attention to that 35.5. We're gonna come all the way up here. I don't see why not. I do see the 35.5 and then see what happens if we can get some resistance. I do see this happening here. Definitely see this happening. The Bitcoin price is going to pump up. Next candle or two, I can see it then establishing a little bit of some support here. Trying to find out whether it's going to go up or down. That is definitely the next move. But pay attention. Definitely to mention, yeah, that's kind of scary. China has now canceled transactions through the banks. You are not allowed in China to have. So imagine it affects the world. If I want to send a transaction to China right now and make a payment, I'm actually not able to do that. That doesn't even make sense. So pay attention with all this news. I wanted everyone to understand that there's some action going on. There's some crazy shit. Ethereum. I wanted to get into Ethereum. Notice that we're going to get this wick probably pumped back. We'll see what happens. I'm not even looking for W's, but I do see one forming. I do see one coming here. Maybe if this is a W, then I can't stop and fall below this price of 0.62. That's it. After the 0.62, if this proceeds to be like the rest, this is AMP. 0.63, 0.62 really comes down to there over this time and then gets up. You will see some crazy action. Same thing with Bitcoin. I don't know if you see that, but it's already doing a W. Excuse me. This is the hourly. If you look at Bitcoin, it's already doing it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. We are doing an upward W on the Bitcoin price for sure. I didn't see it until just now. This is something to definitely pay attention to. It's a very weak-ass W I drew, but look, it's going down. I don't care. Pay attention to what's happening. It's manipulation. You're saying it's going down. We're at 34,000. Do you understand where the fuck we were just earlier today? Does anyone know where we were earlier today? Does anyone want to talk about it, or are we just lost? This was today at 9 o'clock, 12 hours ago. Does anyone not know what fucking price Bitcoin was trading 12 hours ago, or did you forget? Did you forget what Bitcoin was trading 12 hours ago and where we just were now, 34.4? Are you Rand, You're a little messed up right now. I understand. Look at this volatility. Look at this head and shoulders on the hourly forming. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just form that? Whoo! This is interesting. AMP, I'm going to be good soon. Bollinger Bands are saying something. I just showed you what I said. Pay attention to the Bitcoin price because I see the Bitcoin even moving. Back to the RSI and the hourly. It didn't look too strong, but let's see what happens when we get to this part of the Bitcoin relative strength. I wanted to go over Ethereum before I got off. Down. Right here. Now, listen to me. This is when we were falling down. Don't pay attention. We're coming up. So the last time I came to this price and peaked to hit, what did we do the rest of the way, Jay? That's what we did, ladies and gentlemen. I see a bullish scenario. I see that we may not be done. What was the last time we went up from here? Well, then we went to here. That's just something. Okay, so look, we're still not done. So either way, I could either go to here. I'm loving this. Da, 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 I'm loving it. It's like having my way right now. This is pretty exciting. Definitely, he forgot. Oh, he didn't forget. That's hilarious. Okay, so look, that's something definitely to pay attention to. 61.7. We talked about that. This was something we definitely spoke about. A string of countries across Africa, Asia, and other regions have run out of... Oh, we can't even talk about that. I'm sorry. I wanted to say something briefly on there, but we can't do that. I apologize. There's something definitely happening here. I just want everyone to understand that it's being manipulated. 1,000% it's being manipulated. I don't care what anybody says. The Bitcoin price is definitely being manipulated by the greedy mother effers, and it's a big problem. We have to pay attention to it. And if you look here, we're creating something here. I do see a bullish formation. I do see us coming back to touch this orange. You better get out if you're tired of losing your money, because I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking telling you right now, if we don't see a bullish action and break through the 36.5 and we're not messing with the 39.3. Now listen, because sometimes I just have to be thick-headed to all of you. I don't know why I have to be this way, but if we're not doing any of these things, you need to sell your shit. You understand me? Do you understand me? If we're not peaking or breaking through here, I feel like if I write it, you just listen and you pay attention better. I feel like if I talk it, nobody fucking listens. I don't know why. But if we aren't breaking this price, we are going down to retest the new low. What price is that? It's the 36.5. Pete, will you please peek at AMP again before leaving if you can have time? If you have time. Yeah, I will. Let me see. But see, this is, I have to go over Ethereum too. So what I'm saying is I told you earlier today with Ethereum, I said with Ethereum, if we hit the 1845, you couldn't buy enough. Well, shit, we went down and retested even lower to the 1700. It was a really scary point in time. This is something to pay attention to on the Ethereum. If you notice, I'm showing here, this is a mess. Fuck out of here. All right, this is the forwardly on Ethereum. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Ethereum is not recovering shit. Bitcoin may be having a wonderful time right here, but now if you go to the Bitcoin, it looks better. I just don't know how to say it, but that's the forwardly. Oh, no, it's not. That's why. There it is. The forwardly still looks better. You see what I'm saying? The forwardly has better momentum than the Ethereum token does. That's something to pay attention to. Something drastically is changing. That's wild. I've never seen this before. I've never seen Bitcoin have such a forwardly look so sexy and such a dead growth in Ethereum. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm just trying to explain to you, like, I'm screwed up. I need to know. I'm going to be sitting here when you guys get off. I'm going to be sitting here trying to figure out why Bitcoin is so bullish right now and why Ethereum is not doing shit. Hold on one second. I'm going to check one more thing, if I may. Make sure I don't get kicked out. Okay, so we're back just like that. So that's why. That's why. There's no volume into Ethereum. This is pretty much why. 36.6 billion volume. That's definitely why. Go back, pay attention to the Bitcoin volume, and there's double almost. That's why. Don't tell me volume doesn't matter. Volume definitely matters. If you see Ethereum right now is what they're going to do is they're going to pump Bitcoin up. When they're done pumping Bitcoin up and they make their money, they're probably going to get into Ethereum. The problem is with the derivatives and the shorting and the leveraging of all we have. With Bitcoin, it is starting to really hurt it bad. Now, I'm going to do one last thing before we get off, before we go. This is really important. I want some people to understand that this is something we have to look into. The Fibonacci sequence, I have yet to do one on the reverse angle. I need to do it. I need to see where we're going here in order to get a better feeling of this. Now, just the forwardly. So, Ethereum, in order for us to show that we are back and ready to attack the golden pocket, as they would say, we need to get back at the 2,338 price. Ethereum definitely needs to jump up on the Fibonacci sequence. This is the bearish term, the bearish sequence where we are now down. We need to come up through. We need to get to the golden pocket of this price. We need to see some action. Of course, if we come through, we're flipping up at this price, but not many people knew that. So there you go. I'm glad I explained it. Perfect. Thank you. Volume. Why would the volume be so low? See, I love Randy because he asks wonderful questions. Why would it be so low? It's a fucking wonderful question. I don't know the answer to it. I'd like to know myself, but I do know that it's bullish if we go there. Same thing with this price here. I'm going to remove what I have. If we pay attention and we do the Fibonacci sequence for the Bitcoin, it's something similar here that we're having a little trouble here. And if we zoom in here for the golden pocket, I need to be 37,000. That would have to break. We would have to break that to be completely flipped bullish all the way to 39.3, breaking through the 42,000, 40,000 Bitcoin. We would have to break this bullish back in town. The bulls are back in town. That's what that would be considered. We would have to break that. I just clearly see it here. We love to do the TA Fibonacci sequence on the up when it's moving up, but we have to do it also when it's down and it's hurting. I seem to be getting some boring sideways action. I don't know if anybody really clearly sees this. Look at the outline. The outline is lower. 28.5. It's kind of fucking scary. We talked about 27,000 being a possible fall, and how if we broke through the 27,000 on my TA is that we would be destroyed into a bearish market. Notice we talked about that. Notice we're getting some big wicks. These are forwardly wicks now. So we are breaking through this bad area here. When we were all the way up top, we did TA on the Fibonacci sequence coming down. And if you have not hit that like and subscribe, please, I want to teach you how easy this is to do because some people are killing me. We need to get the algorithm going through the roof. Please, if we may. We're going to the Wall Street Pete. And if you have it on your channel here and you see that this man is live and we have 16 watching, we should have at least 16 likes. I would really greatly appreciate it. You come into the X, you hit that real quick. You're not going to miss nothing. And then boom, we have 14 likes. That's very well. That's very good. Thank you. I do appreciate you. I'm getting the support and the love that I feel we need. This is a great, excellent community that we have established. I appreciate every one of you. I will continue to do this TA for you. This is wonderful right here. If you look, I'm actually getting really excited now. We need the next wick, probably to come up to here about the 636. It's going to come down, stop, and then do that and retest the 37,000. I'm pretty confident. I'm very confident. If I were to tell you what are the chances of this happening with a gun to my head, I would tell you the chances of this happening is 70% chance. I'm that confident. Now, look, we're falling. People are getting upset. You know, it's going down. What are we doing? I'm not saying that we're not going to have to come back up from that price. Listen, we are expected to get some type of fall now from this. Why? Well, you can't go up that parabolic that quick in a short-term time frame when we're in such a bearish market. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this boring sideways action. That is the most exciting boring sideways action I've seen on a 4-hourly Bitcoin chart in a long time. Okay, so that's really exciting. We're going to go back to AMP real quick. Now, look, everything's above $1. Matic's above $1. ADA is above $1. Remember when all that was not? It was not, what was it? The only thing was below $1 was Matic. That's right. Matic was below and Cardano was above. I was telling my peoples, the Wolves of Wall Street, that was a big sign that I was going to follow Cardano the rest of the way. But still, like I said, pay attention to all this. There's not a lot of volume into this. When you go back to Bitcoin, take a peek, you see significant gains. You see a bigger run up and you're like, whoa. Yes, it's because the volume's there. So we'll be back. We'll be back soon. Give it a week or two. Like I said, it's going to be tough to really fight back through this. But remember, the banks are being told they're not allowed in China to communicate. They're not allowed to do any transactions with the Bitcoin price. They're not allowed to do anything going further with it. They're really, really manipulating this. I don't know how. It's decentralized. It's not supposed to be able to be done like that. But if they hold their guns. Listen, I laughed. What was the things that they banned? It was hilarious. They banned Facebook. They banned hip hop. What else did they ban? There were some real big jokesters. They banned Google, Amazon, human rights, and now Bitcoin. You know what I mean? There's not much I could do. You want to get a little laugh here? Let's laugh at this. This is one of the things. And if you follow me on Instagram here, st.pete. You can follow me. This was fucking hilarious. I can't stop laughing at it. If you pay attention, definitely to mention, Bitcoin in April is Yao Ming, Bitcoin in May, and now Kevin Hart, Bitcoin in June. It's fucking funny as shit. You got to have a sense of humor. Here we are talking about some crazy things. We're talking about how today, I talked about how I bought AMP. I bought AMP at 0.53. Well, let it be. This was definitely what I did. There's the proof. There it is. The proof is in the pudding. I put it down here, and I did say I bought more. Do your own research. Wall Street Pete, hashtag Wall Street. Follow me on Instagram. You'll be able to get some of this stuff as well live when we do it. I am on Twitter as well. I have to put my Twitter up there. It's Sicto Crypto, Pete Sicto at Crypto. So check that out as well. We're on Twitter. It's very small. But yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I was pissing my pants when I seen that. Get ready to see what August and July has to offer. August and July is going to be one of Elon Musk's fucking rockets. August, you want to know what August is going to look like? Yao Ming next to it. It's going to be one of these. It's going to look like a big fat you know what. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you better get ready because we're going to the moon and we're going soon. AMP, as I do with all my followers, I give you a promise, I'll do it. Well, the Ample token, AMP, not the AMP governance, it's the Ethereum token before we go. Pay attention definitely to mention. Hopefully we get some relaxation time here. Start just getting some boring sideways action because what's going to happen is Bitcoin can rise. As long as Bitcoin can rise and get to these levels, the 36,000 level, we can now get a little bit of a pump for AMP. AMP will not pump unless Bitcoin is moving. So remember that. So as soon as Bitcoin's done moving up, getting to about here, and if we can get some sideways action, you will get the rest of the altcoins to pump through. So pay attention to that. Have a great night. Wall Street Pete Sicto in crypto. Thought you'd know. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Just dream about wonderful thoughts. Yes, you can now pay Bitcoin with your Pornhub. You can now get in that corner, stack it and whack it, and get excited when you're invited. Just kidding. Have a wonderful night. Sicto Crypto. I thought you'd know. Hang in there. We're going to have some bright, shiny days coming very shortly. Peace in and peace out, everyone. Hit that like button, please.